there's maybe a feeling among fans that in terms of after a summer spending 20 million combined on Idah and Arne Engels, is there a return maybe to the more 2, 3, 4 million style signings? Is that, do you think that's happening, or do you think they're teeing themselves up? And if it is, do you think it's the right way to go, or do you think they should keep pushing to add this kind of marquee signings? Or does it change the wage structure too much? Where are Celtic in terms of recruitment? Do you like what you've been able to see this summer?
So far, I think we've seen this before from Celtic. They've been kind of slow to get started. Maybe guys who come in that aren't maybe automatically starters, then towards the end of the window, they ramp it up. We saw it last year with Arne Engels breaking a club record. We saw it with Idah. Okay, he's maybe not worked out, but it wouldn't surprise me if Celtic are, I don't know if it's keeping their powder dry. It's maybe these more expensive deals do take a bit longer. You have to make sure you're getting the right guy. But and especially, Brendan Rodgers, he'll let the board know if he's not happy. He's done it before. Not so coded messages, and his big thing is progress in Europe. They did it last year. He want to build on that again. If they're getting close to the end of the window and there's not the backing he's expected, he'll let them know about it. So it wouldn't surprise me if that happened.
And in defence of Celtic, I think a lot of people have noted that Benjamin Nygren appears by all accounts a bargain. He's not played a minute for Celtic, but everyone that's watched him, even the early training sessions, the word is, folks, he is very good. And Kieran Tierney, one of the club's best players in recent memory, back in a free transfer, seems sage business. But there is that feeling, isn't there, where I think it's been Celtic one thing, and I'm sure every club's like this, but when they're in for a player, it seems they're in for multiple players in the same position.
Exactly, yeah.
And then if one of them doesn't come off, you almost get expectations up high. I think with Isaac Janssen this week, 3 million punt doesn't, but when he goes for 9 million, it's almost like it's amazing how the narrative can change quickly. What do you think as well? Do you know there's now Shin Yamada's another striker coming in. He obviously not a lot of money, but the season before last he scored plenty of goals. Do you feel this? Do you think there will be this marquee striker, or do you think it is also a marquee front free player that allows Maeda to stay kind of? How do you think if they do spend big, will it be an out and out number 9, or will it be someone with a bit more flexibility in the final third?
I think it might be somebody with a bit more flexibility. The money they've spent on Idah, I think they're going to want to give him a chance to get it right. And you saw in his loan spell, he showed what he's capable of. He didn't do it last season. If he starts in a similar vein this season, you might be thinking, is it time to move on and try and get somebody else in? That's not necessarily number 9. Listen, if one becomes available that Brendan Rodgers wants and Celtic can afford, I think they'll do it. It's maybe not a priority, but with Crean going, they're going to have money to spend. I think it might be somebody that can, as you said, fill more positions and maybe take the burden off Maeda a bit.
Yeah.